Hello. Today we're here to talk about a loose telescoping steering wheel in a Mazda 3. Pretty common issue. I'm sure many of you have felt it before. You hit the brakes and all of a sudden your wheel just goes forward. Kind of stinks when that happens. Really scares you. But luckily, it only takes these two tools to fix. Phillips head screwdriver, a 13 millimeter or half-inch wrench there. That's all you need. So let's go ahead and get started. It's really not that frustrating either. Alright, so about the first thing that you need to do is get underneath of your steering column here. And there are 3 Phillips head screws. And the other important tool that you're going to need here is a light so that you can see them. But like that guy's one right there, then you just shoot over to that one. And lastly, there's one right down on the bottom here somewhere. Oh, I see him. Gotta unlatch. Pull out your telescoping steering wheel. It's right down in there. So, take out those 3, and then you can go ahead and start working on popping off the plastic cover there on your steering column. Okay, so you removed all the screws and the plastic cover thing, but of course, it can't come off right away because that'd be way too easy. First, you've also got to find a way to separate it, so you can see a line here in the plastic. And I'm sure there's some sort of a fancy plastic prying tool that you can use. What I found out is that if you just kind of pull on this upper corner here of the top piece, right above your turn signal, this is going to sound bad, but it sort of pries against this edge here, and sure enough, the pieces will pop apart if you just pull hard enough, just like that. And then you just come over to the other side and separate it a bit more, and trust me, this didn't break anything, which was cool. I guess I can't guarantee that yours won't break, but hey, everybody has to take a risk every once in a while. So just like that, you got everything all separated, and you can go ahead and peel the bottom part down. This light here, don't worry about it, it's not connected to anything, there's just a light way up in here that shines through the little red window, so you just gotta pry things out over this ignition here. Alright, so here we go. Just gonna go ahead and reach up in here. I don't know if I can do this with a camera in my hand, but anyway, you see how it comes apart. You just kind of pull down there. And the great thing about this is you really don't have to take this bottom plastic part all the way off. All you gotta do is just get it separated and kind of loosened up so that way you can see down in here. And what you're going to be targeting is, you can see, I'm going to go ahead and pull on the little lever that's supposed to tighten up your steering wheel, but we know it doesn't all the time. You see that rotation point there? That is what we are looking to adjust. And the good thing is we don't need the star driver on this side. What we do need to do is come over to the other side and, come on camera, get down in there. You can see that little nut in the back there. All we got to do is just tighten that guy up a little bit. So what we do is I just have my steering wheel, it's set to loose, it's not clamping on anything. What you're going to do is take your 13 millimeter wrench here, and you're just going to take it, just kind of make your way up through the plastic dealio, and you'll sneak in behind this wire grouping there, and then you can go ahead, set the box end of your wrench right onto that nut, and all you got to do is just turn it the teensiest amount. I mean, I went maybe 1/8 of a turn, and that was it. And it doesn't take, there's no pressure on it. It's with the steering wheel tensioner, with it not tightened, you just just give it a little bit. It feels really loose. Just a little bit of a turn. I'd say about 1/8 of a turn maybe. You might have to test it out. And you can test it, you just latch the thing, and then try moving your steering wheel back and forth. If it doesn't move back and forth anymore, you're good to go. I wouldn't recommend over tightening it though, because then, when you're trying to set your steering wheel loose so you can actually telescope it, it's not going to want to move so hot for you. So, no need to tighten. You don't want to tighten that thing right down. Just give it 1/8 of a turn or so, and then you're going to be sitting pretty. You just got to reassemble everything. Alright, so after we've gone through and just kind of pressed all the plastic bits back together, everything looks good. Somehow I managed not to break any plastic on here. If you're careful, you won't either. And now, you just lock the steering wheel into place, and now you can hit the brakes when your body weight goes onto the wheel. Whoa, it doesn't go in. Mine was actually so loose that just from normal driving, I'd just be sitting there, and every 2 minutes or so, the thing would start to creep its way in, and I had to keep on pulling it back out. It was really starting to get tiring, but now everything is good, and I can't believe it was only a 5-minute fix. So hopefully y'all found this informative. Catch you later.